Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at the Transformers Cybertron Optimus Prime. And first of all, this guy is unfortunately incomplete. I have the leg pieces, but I lost the backpack a while ago. This was one of the first Transformers toys I have ever gotten. It was a it was a Christmas gift from my parents when I was a wee lad, and I was so infatuated with good old Transformers. And that is my terrible, I don't even know what part of the aisles it's supposed to be. And I bring shame upon both of my Irish and Scottish houses. Oh shit. There we go. But yeah, so I've had this guy since I was a kid. And obviously I don't have the main badass part of this guy anymore, but I still love this toy to bits. He also came with Wing Saber. He was a part of that 2-pack that was both of the combining Optimus Prime and Wing Saber. So I had that, but I don't know where the hell I put Wing Saber. You know what? I probably tossed him during the move, so that's a whoopsie. And I never got the Galaxy the Cybertron Optimus Prime that came out a little while ago. It's part of the Gen Selects, and I'm not paying premium prices for that shit. No way in hell. I say as, you know, possibly. But yes, so this is him in his kind of base robot mode that we see him in throughout the show. Yellow for the eyes here, and he even has a mouth, which is weird as hell, but it still looks nice. You have silver here for the bridge of his nose and for his chin, while also having a very nice yellow here for the crest and silver on the tops of the head. You also have nice white lines here, and just, like, these clear plastic pieces are separate friggin' pieces. I missed that in Transformers, but we also had a little bit more stuff to worry about. Yeah, so for articulation wise, head is on a swivel, so you can get a full 360. Arms can go all the way around at a full 360 at his shoulder. They're about as far as they can go outwards, so you can't really get a suck it Magnus. You get a 360 degree wrist rotation and a very nice clickety-clackety ratchet joints for this guy on his elbow. Just listen to that. Like, God, that annoyed the crap out of my parents when I was a kid. And I still do it to this day just to annoy the hell out of my mom. I am a demon. Whatever. Legs can go out that far, back that far, and if you move out the side piece, like the side wheel skirts here, out that far. And I just realized how, like, we give crap to to Energon Optimus for how squat and weird his body was, but like, if you look at this version of Prime's friggin' bod, it's weird as hell too. Like, that's his entire chest, that's his legs, like, that's weird. But I think, you know what, actually I know why we accept this and not the other version. One, his limbs don't look anemic, and all of his mass isn't in his chest. But yeah, so that is it for him. And you also get opening and closing fingers. Now, for comparison, here is next to Landmine. Weird name for an Autobot, but there we go. And here is with Ransack. And I actually got a comment today on my on the Nightbird or the Flame War. Or sorry, not today. It was it was on Friday, and you can kind of see when I recorded this. Yeah, and saying how the Bumblebee movie Cybertron version of RC would be perfect for this figure, and I so agree. Yeah, there he is with that. And now let's get to super mode, or whatever counts as a super mode currently. So what you're gonna want to do is take this pin, the back of his head, and pull it out, and that gives you the standard Optimus Prime face shield. And then you can just kind of bring up the shoulder pads if they got were bent down on you. And next you are going to flip all the way around the feet, and then just kind of angle down the toe there. Do the same here, and angle that down. That gives him a wee bit of extra height. And then you take these two giant weapons and you stick them on the back of his heels. And this is where the big ass backpack of his would slot in right there. Once again, I do not have it, so this is what we got for a super mode. And what I like to do, just to add a wee bit of extra oomph to it, is I like to show the Matrix. Kind of like in, ironically, like in Energon. But unlike Energon, this looks cool. And there is supposed to be two tabs here. Mine broke once again, due to age. And the same for this gun here, actually. This gun fell off and broke. So I had to super glue this part right here to get everything back in working order. But I love the height of this guy. And if I had Leo Breaker, to combine him, all you would do is basically half transform the arm and bring it all the way to the side. You would then stick Leo Breaker's connector port over here, and then you just have the same backpack on Prime's back. The fire truck, the fire engine backpack, not Wing Saber. I would have loved it if they were able to combine Savage Claw mode and Sonic Wing mode. Because yes, I still remember those names, and I love them. I love them. But yeah, so really, it doesn't affect anything. It just gives them bigger booties, and you also now get, if you connect the wheels, you now also get wheels on his feet, which kind of, they're not supposed to be this loose, obviously, because the added weight of the backpack, brings him down a bit. But so he's now riding a hoverboard. Optimus Prime rides hoverboards. Ooh, spooky. Not spooky. But yeah. So, once again, now with the added height, here he is next to Landmine and Ransack. And yeah. So, there's that and that. And now. So, because I'd have my Earthrise Prime as my main Prime, I like using this guy with the big-ass windshields like this. I like using this guy as my, what do I call, what was his name? Fortress Maximus. I know, it's weird, but, like, height difference-wise, the fact that he's a giant-ass mobile platform, I can kind of fan my way into thinking, oh yeah, no, this works. This works. He just kind of happens to look like Prime. And then the quote Matrix of Leadership, which they actually put in. Come on, get out, you bastard, you. Get out, ye. Get out. Come on, ye. I also realize I have it upside down, apparently. Whoops. Oop. Shit. Ah, crap. 1 second. Found it. And it's really nothing special, just a piece of just the same kind of gray plastic that's all on the figure, and then just a bit of orange paint for the quote crystal, and that's it. And it just kind of sits in his chest. And because it's so simple and plain looking, I just kind of imagine this as just an energon crystal, like an energon matrix, just to power, to allow him to power up. But yeah, so that is it for robot mode. So let's go down to the transformation, shall we? Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is remove the backs of the, I guess his back leg parts. Just kind of move them off to the side. Next, at this part here, you want to, well, first connect the legs together. Bring the entire leg section down and flat, like so. Next, just push in the head and flip the entire body out like so. And then just close up the arms like that. And then bring them forward and connect them together. There we go. There we go. Boop. Boop. And there we go. And then move the windshields to the side. And then you want to take the leg pieces and connect them together. And then flip the giant cannons out to the side, like so. And then you want to take these octagon pieces and push them into these two ports here. And the same with these ports here, push them into these octagon ports there. And just like that, there we have him in his incomplete vehicle mode. But I love this thing so much. I love it. You can actually half transform the guns and give him like his own little turret section here. And then you can fit a smaller figure. I don't currently have anyone in robot mode. What? Oh, no. Here's Huffer. Huffer is going to be our standee pilot for this showing. So he's going to sit right here. His arms are going to go on the cannons. And as you can see, he can sit quite comfortably. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. This is my Korg impression, even though I'm not from New Zealand, and my Korg impression is kind of stupid. But there we are. And you can just kind of have, quote, Optimus, quote, no, not even quote, you can have Optimus Prime holding, driving Huffer down the road. While Huffer's just going, pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. And actually, now that... Oh, crap. I have a blast effect. Oh, I have a blast effect part. Let's see. Oh, my god, it fits! It fits! Oh, my god. This is so cool! Seriously, that is so cool. All my years owning this figure, and all my years with the, you can't do it with here. Oh, boo. But, I mean, that makes sense. There's supposed to be a missile here, and I don't know where the missile went. Oh, that's on the side. But, yeah. So, you can do that. And for comparison, here is next to Landmine. And this makes no logical sense. Actually, you know what? It may make sense, but I don't know the scaling of Landmine's vehicle mode. Because you have this ladder here that makes it, you know, seem pretty big. But you also have, like, the cockpit area here looks like it would only seat one person. But, and again, in the show, it didn't even, like, Landmine vehicle mode makes no sense. It doesn't. And to even add to the confusion, here's a motorcycle. How does that work? Like, what? But yeah, so that is it for my Cybertron Optimus Prime. Um, obviously I love him. He is Optimus Prime. And amazingly, this was my first, I didn't even know about Transformers until I watched Cybertron. Cybertron is what got me into Transformers. And I love it for it. The show itself obviously has aged badly, but just it lives on as an amazing show in my childhood heart, and just I love it. And no matter when you got into Transformers, hell, if you got into it with the Michael Bay movies, welcome aboard. I'm glad you joined us. The movie, as much as I like to rag on the movie figures, mainly for, the Michael Bay movie figures, and as much as the fandom, right, likes to rag on the Michael Bay movies, you got to admit, it's made Transformers a lot more popular than it was. So, even though you're kind of weird, Michael Bay, thank you for getting a whole lot more people into Transformers. And yeah, that's it for Transformers Cybertron Optimus Prime. So, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day, night, or whenever you see this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.